Esava, this is Consumable from GamerFusion.com, and before I go into this video, I want to give a big shout out to everybody who was on the stream today. Thank you guys for your support. You guys don't know how much it means to us that you guys tune into these streams, and all of you guys were saying, yeah guys, you could do it, you guys could definitely do it, you guys could beat Oryx. Thank you guys for all your support, all of you that stayed tuned and watched the whole stream. Thank you guys, and just want to let you guys know we beat Oryx, and today I want to tell you guys how you could beat them and what are the new mechanics you could expect out of them. At first, you're gonna find it a little bit tough just because of the depending on your actual light level. But I would recommend if you are 307, you could definitely start the raid, and by the time you get to Oryx, hopefully you hit 310 or 309 if you get some good loot. So definitely, I would say the maximum cap to enter the raid would probably be, if you want to start at 305 and have a lot of other people that are high level, then do so. But 307 would probably be like the tier where you're going to want to go ahead and start it. But now on to the nitty gritty. How do you cure Oryx? So pretty much everything, if you guys have ever done Oryx, is pretty much the same mechanics. The only thing that changes is a few things, and we're going to go over that. So you're going to have the person running, and the thing you're going to want to do is when the ogre spawn, those are going to be the key points, and that's going to be the main thing that changes. So when the ogre spawns, right across from the ogre, you're going to have a knight that spawns also as well. So the way the knight spawns is he spawns as soon as you kill the ogre on the opposite side. So once you kill the ogre, the knight spawns across from you, or if you are killing, pretty much if you're killing the ogre across from you, the knight will spawn behind you. So just think of it like a cross. That's the way the knight will spawn. Now these knights in particular, you have to kill them so they won't detonate your bomb. As you guys know, when you kill the ogre, he drops the big black sphere, or the poop like I call it. He'll drop that, and that's what helps you give you that extra damage to Oryx. Now this time around, instead of you killing the Oryx and that ball staying there, that ball does stay there, but if you don't kill the knight that spawns, then he will go to your ball and detonate it. So that's the thing you gotta have to look for. Now there's a total of 4 knights, so pretty much 4 ogres, 4 knights. Basically what you do is if you kill one ogre that's across from you, and then you kill the ogre that's right next to you, you gotta watch the knight that's across from you. You could actually just have one person looking for the knights. Usually it takes 1 sniper bullet to the head and or 2 sniper bullets to the body, depending on the sniper that you currently have equipped. Snipers would probably be the best way to go about it. So have a person that has really good aim, pretty much target down on the on the knights, or you guys could alternate from the people across from the platforms on who alternates. And that's pretty much what exactly is new in the mechanics of the Oryx. We were expecting a few different changes, but this is just pretty much of a variable. Basically is just a bunch of knights that spawned, not every time. So every time the ogre spawn, then every time you kill the ogre, the knights will spawn for you. So just make sure you guys are keeping track of the knights, and everything is just pretty much the same. You're gonna have to go to depending on how many orbs you blow up, you're gonna have to go through the process of just doing it over and over. Now best strategy would be to get 4 orbs detonated every single time you run it. That would be it will be very similar to the way you do it on normal mode. You're just gonna have to go ahead, get those 4 orbs a total of 4 times, and then kill Oryx. Now if you're not able to get all 4 orbs, I would highly recommend you guys just focus on 3 orbs. So basically, if you could just get 3 orbs and 1 set of 4 orbs, you should be able to kill Oryx without him enraging. Another thing I would like to recommend is definitely try to have a Titan. The reason why you're going to want to have a Titan is because the Blessing of Light does help you, especially with clearing, clearing ogres, and also helps you, to down the other knights as well. Also, one thing I do want to point out, hunters are also very effective when shooting, because they can tether the ogre so he won't move, and also tether the knights. Plus also warlocks are very useful with their self-rest in case they go down, since we have no revives within the hard mode. One thing I do want you to guys keep in mind, if you guys don't know so already, pretty much the last platform that you need to do to actually spawn, you don't really need to have someone in there. You could have that person free roaming, so you're going to want to alternate that. Either set someone, preferably say, okay, you're always going to be the free roamer and someone's going to take over for that platform, or have the person that's on that specific platform just be the person that is going to be free roaming around trying to kill Oryx. So other than that, it's either pretty easy. All you got to do is you should be able to get enough DPS. For weapons, I would recommend is usually Touch of Malice, really good, especially for DPS and Oryx. One thing I do want to keep note and want to let you guys know, if you guys are going to go ahead and try to get Oryx with the Touch of Malice, make sure you guys keep always track on what your health is, pretty much, because you do not want to hinder your team by you going down and causing them dying because you're not keeping track of the Touch of Malice. So best setup I would probably go with is Touch of Malice, a good sniper rifle. Black Spindle still works, even though a couple people say it doesn't. It still works. I would do the Black Spindle, 1,000-yard stare, the sniper from the raid, or I know I'm missing one of the snipers that's really good, but I would definitely go with one of those snipers and use the Touch of Malice as my primary, and definitely use the machine gun from the raid or a rocket launcher, anything that you have that's really good. Hopefully you get a good drop by the time you get to Oryx, and you should have a good rocket launcher or a good machine gun like I do, for you to go ahead and get a much DPS. One thing I also want to note is, if you get a drop on your way to Oryx, make sure you guys level up your gear. All it takes is a couple of motes of light, and you should have your gear ready for the Oryx one. So here we go, guys. One thing I do want to point out is, you're probably wondering, what do you get after you complete it? So you have a chance to get an emblem, a ship, and also a shader from the raid, plus the loot drop as well. So do guys keep that in mind when you guys are doing that, if you guys are trying to get that completed. So as you see right here, this is pretty much our last run. Oh yeah, one thing I did forget to mention. Remember, one thing that's going to be very crucial is, after you kill Oryx after you go around and you kill him multiple times, do keep in mind that you still have to shoot him again when he shows up in the middle. So try to at least save a Titan bubble if you possibly can, or some machine gun ammo for that run, so you could definitely go ahead and shoot him down. Well guys, that's how you kill Oryx. I hope this video is helpful and informative, and must make sure you guys leave a comment and a like. Want to also give a big shout out to all the people that helped with the raid: Muggy, Vital, Categorize, Cream Soda, also WS Insanity, and Onshore Goliath. Thank you guys for helping out, and it was an awesome and an honor playing with you guys. And don't forget, for all things Destiny, head over to GamerFusion.com, where we empower your gaming.